Okay, so we are proving parallel lines today. Make sure that you fill in your heading.
I don't think I've filled in the date in like this entire year.
You haven't filled in the date?
Nope. Sorry. I don't pay attention to the dates. I'm okay. It's against my religion.
Okay. So, in this first section, we've got 5 different proofs that we're going to make sure that we kind of have nailed down when proving parallel lines. All of them, make sure we refer to the diagram over on the left. So, corresponding angles converse. If 2 lines are cut by a transversal so that a pair of corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Okay? So, for example, we would say if angle 1 is congruent to what is a corresponding angle of angle 1?
5.
Yeah, it is congruent to angle 5. Okay, then I'm gonna do a uppercase L, but it's just because you can't really tell. Then L and M are parallel. Okay, so this right here is not an 11. Okay, that is exactly why I drew the uppercase L. Well,
Guys, stop bullying Mr. Bennett's writing. Please. You guys are mean.
Y'all been talking to pre-algebra.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Bennett, for review.
Just yesterday, I got trashed for my handwriting pretty much all day long, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we got it. I'll talk to them.
Okay. Sounds good. Hector, how's your work going? Alternate interior angles converse. So if 2 lines are cut by a transversal so that a pair of alternate interior angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel.
I agree.
Cool. So let's use angle 4. So if angle 4 is congruent to what is an alternate interior angle for angle 4? Angle 6. Then here, I'll use my cursive L. That'll make it. Okay. Then L is parallel to M. What's that? What? So judgy. Okay, here I'll do an uppercase cursive L next time. Okay. Alternate exterior angles converse. If 2 lines are cut by a transversal so that a pair of alternate exterior angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. So let's use angle 2. So if angle 2 is congruent to what is an alternate exterior for angle 2? Angle 8. Then L is parallel to M. That is a capital cursive L.
That is, I can confirm that.
You didn't put the end, but that's okay.
No, you see, I can confirm that because my last name is that, and for my signature, I have to.
There you go. Oh, thank you. I didn't invent it. Okay, 2 more of these. We've got consecutive interior. So consecutive interior, now we're looking for what? They're not necessarily congruent.
Supplementary.
Yeah, so we're trying to get them to be combined to do what? equal
180.
So if two lines are cut by a transversal so that a pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So let's say if angle, what did I do? 3. Actually, so sorry. We really should. Wow, it's fine. I changed my mind about changing my mind. If angle 3 plus angle, what is a consecutive interior for angle 3? Angle 6 equals 180 degrees. Then angle L is going to be, as soon as my pen comes back, there we go, parallel to line M. I did, sorry. That's what I get for having students that pay attention. Sorry. Okay, last one of these proofs. We're going to say consecutive exterior angles. Okay, same thing, two lines cut by a transversal so that a pair of consecutive exterior angles are supplementary. So we're going to say if angle 1 and angle 8 equal 180, then line L is parallel to line M. Okay, so if we look at this next section. Okay, so the next section's directions say, Franklin.
Yes, sir.
Read the what you are supposed to be doing on the next examples. Determine if.
Determine if L is parallel to M based on the information given on the diagram. It's actually line L is parallel to line M.
If yes, then what?
If yes, state the converse that proves the lines are parallel.
Perfect. So if we look at number 1, okay, we have this angle up in the top right of 63 degrees. We have another angle down in the bottom left of 63 degrees. Okay, are we saying that these are showing L and M to be parallel to each other?
Yes.
We would say yes. Okay, and why are we saying yes? Which converse?
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. Okay, alternate exterior converse.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, Rocco. It's just the proof. Okay. These five things that we talked about out here, they are conversive. Do what? I would not count it wrong if you left converse off.
Mr. Bennett, I was talking to London, okay? You should not be listening in my conversation. Mr.
Okay.
Bennett, you should not be listening in. No way. Did you guys hear that?
Okay.
Mr. Bennett, why are you listening to my private conversation?
I'm not.
With my mother.
You are talking in my classroom.
What did he say? No, don't worry about it.
I try and express to my students that you just have no idea what I can hear up here. I don't know what to say other than I can hear you, and most of the time I ignore it. Okay, number 2. Jesus. Number 2. Okay, we have 2 angles. We don't know the measurements, but what do we know? based on the markings that they've made.
They're the same.
Yes, these right here. Okay, so man, this thing is glitchy right now. So when we see these right here, okay, they are not on accident, okay, or they are not without purpose, okay. If you see two angles that both have the little angle mark, okay, if they have matching angle marks, that means that the diagram is showing you that they're equal to each other, okay. So if we had this right here, if we had this one up here as normal and then this one had two, it's showing you very purposefully, hey, these are different, okay. So if the half circles or whatever, the little angle markers are the same, then we know that those are going to be equal to each other. So is this a yes or a no? It is a yes. Okay. Take 10 seconds to see if you can figure out which converse it is, if you haven't already. Spencer, do you know which one? For number 2? Yeah, exactly right. Okay. Number 2 is a yes because of, there we go, corresponding.
Well, I remember your mother that.
Okay. Number, you know what? Let's go ahead and please do 3 through 6 on your own, as best you can. These last 4, you'll have 2 yeses and 2 nos. So these 2 right here really have to I just said, but
Something's my hair.
it's just saying that it's
It's not soft. Okay, wait. Everyone thinks their odor is soft, but it's not. Your dog is soft, though.
Okay. Who said no? Okay, number 3. Owen, since you're raising your hand, number 3.
Guys, you need to bring it down a notch, okay? Number 3, I believe, is yes. Why?
Okay, what's your proof?
Because when you 48 and 132 equal 180.
Less specific. Give me the proof. What's the converse?
Wrong.
Cheating can be hard sometimes. Consecutive exteriors converse. Number 4. Louder. Number 4, no. Okay. Now, I would like to know, there's not any specific converse or anything that you need to get down necessarily, but I want to know why we know it is no. Okay, so for this one, on number 4, we know K-N-O-W that it is no, N-O, because the vertical angles do not tell us anything about which line.
Correct.
L. Thank you. Okay, so we have to know stuff about both lines to determine if they're parallel. A vertical angle relationship happens anytime there's an intersection, right? This line up here doesn't matter at all in terms of the vertical. Could these still be parallel? They could be, okay? They could be, but we can't prove it with just this information, okay? Number 5. Yes? Yes, alternate interior. Okay, and then number 6. No. Why is it no? It equals 190, right? Not 180. Okay, let's keep going to the back. You do not have to do all of these. You are going to do number... Actually, here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to skip the number 7 and number 8 for right now. We will come back to one of them. So let's go ahead and go down to the transitive property, please. At the very bottom. Okay. 2 lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. For instance, if P is parallel to Q and Q is parallel to R, then P is parallel to R. Okay. So, like in number 9, if A is parallel to C, state which other lines are parallel and why. Okay, so if A is parallel to C, B is parallel to C, because why?
Because they're parallel to
How do we know that B and C are parallel to each other?
because
Well, but we don't know about B, do we?
Because they don't. Because it looks like it will never intersect.
Use a proof.
oh my, it's because
The 108.
Oh yeah, the 108 and the 62.
Consecutive.
He's not here. They were lying. You left.
Consecutive exterior angles are what? Supplementary.
Wait, what? Where is the consecutive exterior at?
it's just there.
Isn't that for C and D though? Not B and C. Isn't that for C and D and not B and C?
Say that one more time.
Is it that for C and D and not B and C?
Yeah, it is for C and D.
It is for C and D?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That'll help us with C. Okay, and then we have A and B.
Wait,
Hold on, Rocco. I'm going to finish this real quick. Okay, so we have A and B parallel to each other. Okay, this is going to be
You might watch that, actually. This is that,
transitive property of parallel lines. Okay, so A is parallel to C. Sit right there. B is parallel to C. So then we know A is parallel to B. You what? Okay, what I would like for you to do is go up to, I would like for you to go up to number 8, okay, and fill in number 8, okay, and as soon as you are ready, or done with number 8 on your notes, you can come up here and grab your homework for the day.
Mr. Bennett, what's transitive property?
Transitive property are if two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other.
Okay, how do we get that B is parallel to C?
B is parallel to C.
Wouldn't the consecutive exterior only give you that C is parallel to B, and then you would get A is parallel to B, and yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm joking. It was a joke.
Wait, what?
It was a joke. Yeah.
I was kidding. Yeah, I did. I was at 84.
Yeah, I was completely joking about all of that.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead then.
What?
Go ahead then.
Go ahead and what?
Explain what you just figured out.
I didn't just figure it out. I don't know what you're talking about. I've done it the whole time.
I'm still confused.
We were actually asking the question so others would understand.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand.
Well, y'all go ahead because I'm trying to figure out a different way to explain it for the people that are confused.
I got it. Well, you see, originally, I think that some of the people were only looking at the 108 and the 62, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that gave them that C and D. But also, the 84 and the 96 are consecutive exterior. And they also are supplementary.
There you go.
So that makes it B and C.
Okay, good. There
I
we
just
go.
want to help those people
So-
out.
I got you. So, okay, if you were confused, hold on, Jaden. If you were confused on number 9, okay, with that first proof, okay, it's because we are looking at the wrong transversal. Okay, we were too focused on this transversal right here. Okay, not focused on this transversal. Okay, to where 84 and 96 are consecutive exterior angles. Okay. I'm talking about number 9, the one that we said we were confused on. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you're looking at the correct transversal. Okay, 84 and 96 are consecutive exteriors. Okay, 84 is on B, 96 is on C. Okay, so we know that B and C are then parallel because we talked about that up at the top. Okay. Yes. The notes. Here, Eli.
Thank God you got shot.
And you are working on number 8.
Oh, man.
Well, you're doing pretty well for someone that does not understand the instructions. Now make sure, were you trying to say this is consecutive?
I was gonna finish it, but I wanted to double check before.
Yeah, no, you're good.
What do you want from me? They're like very
One and 17. So basically, when you do that, pretend Q doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're just
So then you're just looking at these two.
okay.
Okay. And then is it what is it? Sure.
Okay.
There's not an A.
Oh, okay. Wait. Q is there.
So what I try and do, try and find a place to orient yourself. That's what I'm doing. So like, I'm gonna look at one. We're looking at one, and we're looking at one. We're looking at 17, right? So I'm gonna kind of orient myself by looking at where is one in relation to this in the top left? Where is 17 in relation to the top left? So they're both in the same position, different. Same position, not right next to each other. They're not consecutive. There you go. Yeah. No, you got it. What's up, Rocco? Well, you did these right here, didn't you? Were you?
Well, what are we doing here?
You're just doing number 8. So we're just going to look at angle 9 in relation to angle 22. Okay, so we've just got all these angles now, and I'm trying to get you to really focus in on where you need to be looking. Okay? And then you're just going to tell me are they parallel or not with your So it's the same stuff that we did on the front. It's just with a lot more angles kind of all mixed in. Okay? You got this. You can do it. Okay?
I think it's actually.
You're cheating off me. I wrote yes. I just wrote right yes. What's right?
Yeah, gee.
But if we already know it's on part of why do you have right?
Because it says so.
Obey the worksheet. Worksheet is our savior.
So, okay, so we're looking at for G, we're looking at 3 right here. We're looking at 22 right here. Okay, so when I'm doing these, if they're that far away, you almost kind of have to visually kind of erase Q from your brain. Pretend it's not there. Okay? Are they in the same position? So what you think? So to me, it looks like they are forced. Because if they were consecutive in here, it'd be 18, right? You see what I'm saying? Okay. I'm trying to erase some of the parts that you don't need. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so like we'll look at your and so 9's right there, 22's right there. So I'm gonna kind of try and erase all of that part from my brain for a second. And I'm gonna determine what relationship those are. So you are saying if we're going 9 and 22, then you're saying Q would be parallel to R, and it's because they are. Yeah, you got this. On C. Okay, so. There's 1, there's 17. Pretend Q does not exist because it's going to cloud all your eyesight. Orient yourself by the intersection. In what spot is 1 in relation to the intersection? Now, like the top left, right? Okay. What about 17? Is it? It looks like top left to me. You know what I mean? So if you're saying top left, there you go. Yeah. So it's none. Just put none. And then on the converse, you won't have it. Okay?
Are you golf? No. I'm using silver. Yeah.
So basically, what you can do, Soren, is you gotta kind of pretend that Q just isn't there. NA would be fine. None would be fine. No. Oh, hey, Arlen, not these. Those are your notes. This is the homework right here. No. As long as you feel good. If you have questions, I can check them. Because you can't find a relation, so it's none. Yeah, they're not parallel, so you just put none right there. No, because only two of them should be none. So, these are consecutive interiors. You're exactly right. Okay. These are consecutive interiors. That is a proof for us, but only in angle proof for line Q. Okay, for a transversal, right? But it doesn't help us with the parallel part. So none right there, and then you gotta fix the other one. Hold on to those. Okay. That's Yep. Hang on to them. Okay, I'm going to put the solutions for number 8 on the notes up here. Homework's right there. Keep the notes, turn in the homework.
Is I right? The thing I have for I.
So that was the next thing I was going to tell you is 2 and 16. Okay, just because they are supplementary does not actually tell us anything about those being parallel. Okay, so that one was the only other none. Yeah. You do not have to. They are your notes. But I would suggest it. Right here. Go. Right here, Soren.
So I don't want to wait until you were like, oh, now I attach my dragon on something. My dragon can't.
Homework, Dad. Oh, okay. Homework. Is this homework?
Beat you up, bro. You playing Brawl Stars? You playing Max too? Yeah, you playing? No, dude. Hector's playing.
What's up? Homework? What's up, Marco?
So, what weekend is yours about if they are?
On the Converse, you don't need to put it. Okay?
They are the first one. Yeah, corresponding. Yeah.
Right there.
Sorry.